basically, if we have a proposal that has no objections, we have a passed proposal. But if there are objections, what you want to do is choose what that objection is that you want to start with, and ask your objector specifically what's the harm it's going to cause to the organization. And you can ask some other specific questions to help that objector identify whether or not their objection is valid. You can ask questions like, is this an individual dislike? Is this your personal dislike without a basis in collective harm? Or is this a better way of moving this particular item forward? Or is it speculative without supporting evidence? And if your objector answers yes to any of those, then their objection is not valid and therefore does not require integration, though it might highlight a new tension which should be placed on your agenda for processing at a later date. If the objection is valid, and it's your objector who gets to decide through conversation with the facilitator if their objection is indeed valid, the next step for you to do is invite that solution. You turn to your objector, and if they don't have anything that moves it forward right then and there, then you can open it up to the rest of the team and say, hey, what ideas do you have? And it's also really important to keep reminding people that you're looking for a decision that is safe to try for now, knowing that any decision we can revisit. And once you've learned this process, I've seen teams move through decisions in under 2 minutes. It really depends on the type of content that you're processing, the type of decision you're making, and how well oiled that sort of team process is by the time you get to it. So, and last but not least, it's really important that once you've made that decision, that it gets recorded in a repository later for so you can go back to it if necessary to change it from